Hey everyone, long time no film. I've had a lot of life changes recently and it's just been a lot. So I've just been kind of going day by day and just trying to accomplish what I can in one day instead of like really trying to do a lot. But on that note, I am going to kind of flip through my companion notebooks from MakseLife. This current year's notebooks in the 2024 release folio. They've widened the spine, and so it's just a much more comfortable fit. So I have the entire notebook set and the annual instructions guide and annual goals here. So I haven't even taken the plastic off of the cute little button. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got going on. So Q1, Q2, Q3, and this is Q4. This is where I'm at right now. I do have to take the book out to like actually work in it, because when I try to open the book, it doesn't lay flat, just because these are so thick. They're not like the really thin stitch bound TN type things. They're just much thicker books. And so I am going to take this out so I can work in it. I was originally going to do the lighting is like really weird over here. It's also like 6 in the morning, so I don't have a whole lot of lights on. I was going to do my 12-week goals, but I don't know if I'm going to do 12-week goals for Q4. I have some ideas laid out here, and I think I'm just going to kind of use this as a reference for when I'm creating my monthly goals. So I haven't even done like each category yet. So this is finances and home. Our AC and our furnace went out at the exact same time. So that was really hard on both categories, our home and our finances. But we managed to get it done. We just were 2 weeks without either. Luckily, it was in like that weird, funky time in the Midwest where you don't really need your heat or your AC. So we were pretty grateful for that. So I haven't even done like each category here. I just kind of like started brainstorming and trying to mind map what I wanted to get done by the end of the year. So like here is, I think I'm going to do a separate video on this. I've mentioned it already before, but I just need to sit down and actually do it. I take the entire month off of December. I don't do social media. I just spend the entire month with the family. I go through all of my journals. I do flip throughs of all of my bullet journals, all of my plans, and I just do deep dive journaling for the entire month. And so that way I can kind of go through all of my companion notebooks and figure out what worked, what didn't work, why did it work, why did it not work. And then I go through all of my monthly goals, my weekly actions, and I write everything in a separate journal. And then I kind of come up with my plans and my conclusions. And then I sit down with the family and say, hey, we were supposed to do X, Y, and Z this year. It didn't happen. Why did it not happen? What can we do to change? How can we, kind of get that done for 2024? I also have the 2023 Reflections notebook. I did this in 2022 also. So this notebook came free with ordering of $100 or more of 2024 MakseLife stuff. And if you did digital, you got the digital version for free. I cannot remember. I know later in the year of 2022, they actually sold them individually. I don't know what it looks like on their site right now. But I am also going to be filling this out in December for the 2023 year-in review. And it's just kind of like a prompted type journal. Highlight your big wins, your huge highlights, challenges, lessons for the whole year. And so this is like growth and gratitude. So this is why I do my December, I call it my deep dive, because it's really hard to remember all of these things for a whole calendar year. And so that's why I go through my companion notebooks and all of my goals pages so I can have those triggers of things that I need to kind of reflect on and possibly change for the next year. So that's what this one is for. And then, yeah, so like, I don't know if I'm going to do official like 12-week goals, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's just go to the beginning of this one. I never use my monthly pages in these companion notebooks. I guess I've never used them in the past. I don't know if I'll plan on using them in the future, but you do have a monthly calendar there. I have seen a lot of people use it for meal planning. I've seen a lot of people use it for gratitude, for happy moments, a sticker a day, memories, stuff like that. I just, for some reason, I just haven't. So October, I was kind of in a, I don't know, like a little bit of a slump. And I really could not think of, in my brain, a month's goal was like long-term. And I really couldn't sit down and think of like what I wanted to do long-term for October. So I just skipped it and I just went straight into my weekly actions. And so I just started on my weekly actions in the very beginning of October. And I just still, I mean, it's what, the 14th? And I still have not come up with October goals. And honestly, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So I'm just going to go through here and just highlight the things that I did do, since it's easier for me in the long run to look back on it later. And oopsies. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh, there, that was awkward. And so I didn't do a lot this week. I just took it easy. Okay, so I've got my reflections here. And then this is the week that I'm currently in. I did these two. I did not do evening showers. I still stuck with morning showers of film. I haven't really wanted to film recently, and I'm not even sure why. Okay. So all of my work stuff was done. This one I texted everybody, and we've got FaceTimes planned for tomorrow. Health and wellness. I did eat out once for lunch. I give myself permission on Thursdays, since I work an 11-hour day, to clock out and go out by myself for a lunch. And so I did that, and we did cook at home all week. We did not do any like pizza pickup, like food type things for the week for dinners, which I was pretty proud of us for doing. Club Moxie, I don't think I did 2 check-ins, and I have not watched the live yet, and I have not printed the workbook. So we're going to do that today, I think. Finances, I changed the childcare, I put my paycheck in savings, and I did all of our bills. And then physical environment. I did not do laundry daily. I did not vacuum 3 times a week. I did not do my plants, and I did not pull my garden. So today is Saturday, so it's the 14th. So I have all day today and all day tomorrow to complete these. And if I don't, it's fine. I'm just gonna roll them over. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do some reflections and then weekly actions for this coming up week. And then I think I'm just going to call this film done. prompts up here. Reflect on wins, what worked, what didn't work, lessons learned, and adjustments needed. I skipped lessons learned. But I did kind of come up with an idea of just doing an evening hard reset so I can have an easier morning. And so I'm going to put that in my personal evening reset. I've just been going to bed so early recently just because I'm tired. October is always really hard for me. I think it's seasonally, it's really hard for a lot of people with the weather changing, the time changing, it's getting darker. And so I've just seasonally been kind of moody. And so I think I'm going to plan for an additional 30 minutes in the evening before I go to bed to just do a hard reset of the entire house. I am actually going to have my kids help. I've had them do this in the past, and it just makes our mornings so much easier. They love packing their own lunches. They're 7 and 9, and so instead of doing it in the morning, I'm going to have them do it in the evening, and I'm going to have them just kind of pick up the living room while I focus on the kitchen. And so I'm going to do that, and then my ruler. Oh my gosh, that was a mess. I am going to move, I don't know what else I'm going to do for that quite yet, but I still need to, I don't know if I need to write my Club Moxie. I'm just going to write Club Moxie replay. We do have, I don't know if I'm going to get to this training this weekend because today my daughter and I are leaving for a camping trip for an overnight, and we're going to get home mid-afternoon tomorrow. So I don't want to feel rushed and obligated that I have to do this week. And so I'm just going to write it on my next week actions. I'm just going to do the replay. I'm going to print workbook. And then I don't know if I'm going to actually take any actions in the workbook. I'm just going to flip through it. I'm just going to scan it. And then, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll just leave that one kind of simple. Okay. And then work and learning. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Next week, my work stuff is going to change, so I'm going to leave that one alone. Physical environment. I still need to pull my garden. I want to, did I do my first of the month chores? Hang on. I think I did some of them. October. Okay, I did some of my first of the month chores. I haven't done all of them. Okay, so we are going to dust fans, spot check walls, and then the baseboards. And then for family and relationships, I want to start doing dinners at the table again. So this means in my evening reset, I'm going to clear table, clear counters, and then pack lunches. wanted to do like a bullet system here, but I did that with the little, okay, so I think we're just going to do this instead without the ruler. Okay. So that way if I have this in my evening reset, I can easily have dinners at the table because we're gone all day because working in school. And so if I do an evening reset and completely clear and set the table, I can come home from work, get the kids from school, and then just instantly go into cooking and prepping and have the table basically ready. All right. I think I'm just going to leave that. So this, I'm just going to do a daily check-in with my finances. I said finances. I meant to say finances. And then I honestly don't even know. I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, that one's wonky. Okay, so I think we're just going to stick with this for now. We'll go ahead and make sure to update Instagram on my progress. I often try on Wednesdays to do a weekly actions check-in. And so I've been kind of planner hopping. I'm in my bullet journal right now, but I might switch back into my A5 Clever Fox rings. And so I always try to make sure to write on Wednesday as a daily task to do my weekly check-ins. And so I will also brainstorm over the next couple of days to see what I want in my health and wellness. I do need to start moving, but I just want to make sure that I can schedule that appropriately so I don't get discouraged as to why I'm not doing it. Yeah. So that is going to be my next week of October. If you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to jot them down below. And let me know what your one thing is that you want to accomplish this coming week. Just one thing. Just let me know what your one thing is. My biggest thing clearly is going to be my evening resets. I just want to reset the entire house and just kind of be ready to go that next morning. So thanks for watching and hanging out. Appreciate it.